Hey everybody, Morley Scott along with Dave Campbell on Commonwealth Field right now at Commonwealth Stadium, where the Eskimos and the Ottawa Red Blacks will play on Friday night. It's great to have the Red Blacks, Ottawa, back in the league. Dave, it's going to have a nice little feel to the game, I think, on Friday night.
Correction. Red Blacks! Anyway, all caps. There you go. See, I get the drill. It's going to be great, you know, and what's great about this version of the Ottawa team in the CFL, they got a chance to win. They definitely got a chance to compete. They played really well against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. I think there was a bit of an element of surprise, but they got people that can make plays. There's no question about it. So this is not going to be a cakewalk for the Eskimos. Don't label them expansion team. This is going to be a battle.
The number one guy who can make plays is number one. That's Henry Burris. And when you have a Hall of Fame quarterback at the helm who really hasn't lost a step, even though he's closer to 40 than he is to 30, this is a guy who's going to give any team he's on a chance to win, which is going to be Friday night, give the Ottawa Red Blacks a chance to win.
Well, and on this field, he has a penchant for 400-yard plus passing games. He just loves playing here. And I don't think it's particularly, I mean, it's the team, obviously. He's got a rivalry and a history with the Calgary Stampeders, the many battles they have had, you know, him and Ricky Ray, and, you know, it just absolutely exploded here. He loves playing here. He's not intimidated by the surroundings, and he has said in the past, this is a tough place to play for a lot of people because it's such a large stadium compared to the other stadiums you might see in the Canadian Football League. But he always brings his A game here. There's no doubt, and his penchant for running with the football is still very evident, even nearing 40.
Now, on the Eskimo side of things, lots of changes. 4 guys went down in the game on Friday night against Hamilton. None of them are going to play. None of them are going to play for a while, which means Chris Jones is going to have to move some pieces of the puzzle around.
Well, let's start in order. It was Thaddeus Coleman, the right tackle, that was hurt first in the game last week. So it looks like the Anthony Batiste will get the start. They've been repping Matt O'Donnell in there as well. Also, you had Donna Ramasian, who's out for the year with a knee injury. So Gregory Alexander, who's a national, will be slid in there as well in the rotation with Steele and with Amondo Sewell. Then you lost Patrick Robertson, the kick returner, hurt his knee on a great return, 62 yards in the fourth quarter. Jamal Miles comes back in, only had 1,050 yards in 8 games last year and a touchdown, so that's not too shabby. And then Marcel Young hurt his knee. We don't know his status yet, but it looks like Otha Foster is going to play at the weak side halfback position.
And nothing for sure yet, and it's not injury related, but it looks like there could be a change at running back.
Yeah, John White's getting a lot of reps, and I think you're going to see the newcomer Kendall Lawrence in there as well, but it looks like Tyler Thomas is going to see the bench. Talked to John White, and he is very excited to be back in the fold, and he's been working on his pass protection. He's been working on especially catching the football, and we have seen his running ability. He can do that very well.
All right, 6 o'clock for the pregame show, 8 o'clock for the kickoff on 6:30 CHED. Friday night, the Eskimos and the Ottawa
Red Blacks!